Hills and right here in Manny's Galaxy, we're going to be celebrating Woodstock 69 right here in 24. It was just the 55th anniversary, and I was there. And I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, brother, where are you going? This he told me. Said, I'm going down the Estes Farm, gonna join in a rock and roll band. Got to get back to the land, said my soul. We are stars, we are golden, we are billion-year-old carbon, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, I got to walk beside you. I have come to lose the small, and I feel like I'm a cog in something turning. And maybe it's the time of year, and maybe it's the time of day. And I don't know who I am, but time is for learning. We are stars, we are golden, we are billion-year-old carbon, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. We are stardust, we are golden, we are billion-year-old carbon, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere was a song and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw an Obama jet plane riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, we are caught in the devil's bargain, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. Hey, there we go, everybody. There, we're in it now. We're up to our eyeballs. I bet nobody can get what was that first note right there. Anybody that's out there? Is there anybody out there?
Connor and Linda.
Who?
Connor.
Connor and Linda. All right. Okay. Well, we got to get more people out here, people. We need to be seeing more people. We got to get more people here. I guess I'll see you sooner or later. Anyway, I was there, man, 55 years ago. I remember standing on that cow pasture in Max Yasker's field. My uncle used to deliver Max Yasker's milk in the summertime. He taught high school English in the wintertime at the school where Nan and I went. There's my beautiful producer partner over there.
Hello.
My lovely wife, Nan Gill Wilson, and she runs the show. I just show up to show the show, or to be the show, or whatever that means. I don't know. In any event, yeah, I used to deliver milk from Max Yasker. I remember he was actually, there's a lot of hills around this. We're up in the, in the Catskills, right? I remember one time he came home, he was really fried. He said,
I wrecked my truck. He forgot to put the emergency brake on when he jumped out of the truck to deliver milk to some house. And this is, you got to understand, these are glass milk bottles, people. This is back in the days when there was glass milk bottles. So what happened was, man, he ruined that. In any event, Max Yasker, what a guy, and what an event that was. Boy, I'll tell you, there was nothing like it before, ever, or since. And I tell you what, it was just the most transformative, life-changing experience. I had just started acting school. I had just done the summer session at the Neighborhood Playhouse, and I'd been working with Meisner and Esper for 6 weeks, like 3 hours a day. And so I was already supercharged because I now knew what I was going to do with my life. Prior to that, it was kind of a toss-up. I knew I wasn't going to go to Vietnam and kill anybody. So in any event, so when this thing showed up, and it was so amazing, and everybody, all of my friends went. We must have had 30 people there, and then afterwards they came to stay at my family's farm, which was only about 10 miles away, maybe 5 miles away, over in Jeffersonville, and we stayed for another month. It was like, it was the summer of love. So actually, the summer of love, they say, was the one before, but I got news for you, man. 69 was where it was happening, and probably a lot of what was happening. But in any event, so it was just so amazing. 32 different acts on that bill. And, obviously I can only get to a couple of them here, and then I want to do one of my new songs, actually my newest song. But we'll get to that in a minute. That was a very difficult time. 1969 was really hard going there, man, for a lot of people. The body bags were mounting up, and, things were we were headlong into the 70s, and everybody was kind of at a loss for where they wanted to be. My brother was in the Navy at that point. He missed that event, actually, which was kind of sad because the next artist that I'm going to play, I'm doing a song by who was his favorite artist and one of mine too, a great singer-songwriter who just happened to have some really bad habits that got the better of him, Tim Harden. But he was on that bill. He did a couple of tunes, and but this next one, the Who. We're an amazing group, and they showed up, and they played. At one point it rained for like 2 days, and when they played, it was in the middle of the night, I think on Thursday night. We hadn't seen the sun in like for days, and they had a song. They were doing Tommy. They were playing Tommy, and so the album Tommy, and they did Captain Walker Didn't Come Home, My Unborn Child Will Never Know Him. Reported missing with a number of men, never expected to see him again. And when they sang, a son, a son, a son, the sun actually came up for the first time. It was like, and everybody who was like tripping their brains out, including yours truly. I mean, we're all whacked and having just a party of our lives. And the sun comes shooting across this meadow, right? At Bethel Woods. And for the first time in days, and the place went absolutely berserk. Anyway, this is a tune that was covered by a couple of different people. And this is my version. And one of my all-time favorites too, by the way, I might mention. So here we go. Bear with me, or growl with me at least. Is that loud enough?
Since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. I ain't never seen anything like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure played a mean ball. Stand like a statue, become part of the machine. Here's all the bumpers, always present, please. a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard's got such a submarine. How do you think he does it? I don't know what makes him so good. Ain't got no distraction, can't hear no buzzer bell. Don't see no lights flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, ain't never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was a valley table king, but I just handed my pinball crown to the king. Even on my favorite table, he can't beat my best. His titles need him in, he does all the rest. Got crazy little fingers, ain't never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
Hey, all you peeps out there, it's David Patrick Wilson here, right here in Manny's Galaxy. Listen, if you like what you're seeing and like what you're hearing there on our channel, please subscribe, And if you'd like to get notifications, just hit those buttons down below, and we'll make sure you know what's going on over here. We love having you coming by. Yeah! Pinball Wizard, everybody.
So Connor says his mom went to Woodstock.
You really?
And Jessica says she likes, hi David, she likes The Who.
Whoa, great.
So, and I can't respond.
I had to duck out a frame there for a minute.
Oh, wait, I'm
What?
starting to.
What?
I wasn't able to reply.
Oh, you can reply now?
Now I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Holy cow. What's it coming to, people? We're turning into something completely different. Actually, that was the transformation of the entire society at that point. And so it was an amazing thing. The different kinds of artists that were there, all on that same bill. That's where that first song, Woodstock, that's where Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young had their first. I don't even think Neil Young was part of that group. It was Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and they had just come down from Buffalo, done their first concert after they cut the album. That first album. So it was just the most amazing experience that anybody ever had. And I think that it was the granddaddy of major music festivals. There's no question about it. Now, I know that there were more people at Altamont, but also at Altamont, there were people that died. At Woodstock, there was a guy that got run over in a ditch, who was asleep in a ditch and got run over by somebody, trying to get into the field with their vehicle. And a baby was born. So the net gain and loss was zero, but there were 400 to 500,000 people there. And there was no crime. There was no theft. There was no fights. It was just unbelievable. Even if it's just 4 days, the fact that you can do it for 4 days, if they would stop shooting and blowing things up in the Middle East and in the Ukraine for 4 days and just sat down and played music and ate and drank and partied together, they might come to some agreement, some better way to live than what they call what they're doing right now. Because that ain't life, people. That's death. That is death, and it's got to stop. It's just got to stop. Anyway, all right. Hey, this next artist was like I said, my brother's favorite. God bless him. He was in naval training this week that the festival was, so he couldn't go to the festival with us. But he came and joined us afterwards, and we had a great party anyway. So that was then. Anyway, here's this is actually Bobby Darin's version. Tim is the one that did it. were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If a tinker were my trade, would you still find me carrying the pots I made, following behind me? Say my love for loneliness, say my love for sorrow. I've given you my loneliness, give you your tomorrow. If I work my hands in wood, could you still love me? Answer me, darling, yes I could. How could you love me? If I were a miller, had a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your colored brown and soft shoes are shining? If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Wow. Tim Hardin, my brother and I tried to go and see him, actually with Billy Koch, I think, and Steve Ingram and a bunch of people we grew up with. Anyway, we tried to go see him that year before that, and I don't know if I could make it or not, if I made it to that or not. But in any event, they went to this event, and I think it was at the Garrick or the upstairs or the downstairs or something down in the village. You know, that summer in '69. I started living in the village. That's where I started my bohemian life, down on 11th Street, right on 2nd Avenue. And but prior to that, so I was haunting all of those places. But prior to that, they tried to see Tim Hardin there, but he was so out of it, man. You know, the guy was a heroin addict, and God bless him, man. God rest his soul. I hope he's found peace now. I'm sure he has wherever he is. But one of the great writers of all time, you know. Lady came from Baltimore, all she wore was lace. Anyway, he did great, he was great. But, you know, at Woodstock, he seemed to have it together. So he only did a couple of tunes, and I Was a Carpenter was one of them. That was his big hit. But a lot of people covered it, you know, and I just love his writing, loved his soul. It's a shame. You know, we've lost way too many good people to opioids and drug addiction. And, you know, I was caught in the grip of that stuff for a while. Not heroin, or I never got that heavy duty. But, you know, drugs and alcohol. I mean, I was a walking garbage can for years. And I haven't touched anything in the last 37 plus, almost 38. Coming up on 38. One day at a time, people. You can do it. I'm living proof. There's no question about that. Okay, now I got one more tune here. What time we got?
20 after.
Ooh, we're good. We're doing good. Now I'm trying to remember what key I had this one in. I think this was an A2. We'll see. All right, people. This is one of my favorites of all time. You know, one of the two bands that played at Woodstock and gave me some access to the backstage where I got a chance to see something with it was Shana Na. They were formed at Columbia University, and one of the guys was a drummer in the band. It wasn't Reef Marcelino. It was oh God, I can't remember. But anyway, the drummer in the band was a year behind us, and his brother played. I played ball with his brother at Columbia. Anyway, Wow, Jocko Marcelino. That's what they call it, Jocko Marcelino. Anyway, I'm sorry, Jocko, man. I'm blanking here. I'm getting really old. Anyway, so here we go. But I used to listen, and he used to come up and we used to spin these albums, vinyl, back then. And I remember hearing this one for the first time, and seeing him at Woodstock was just unbelievable. He was absolutely one of the most incredible ever. Anyway. Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down and shoot my old lady. Caught her messing around with another man. Yes, I did. Oh, yeah. I said I'm going down and shoot my old lady. I caught her messing around with another man. Hey, that ain't cool. Hey, Joe, I heard you shot your woman down. Shot her down now. Woo! Hey, Joe, I heard you shot your old lady down. Shot her down to the ground now. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, I did. I shot her. I caught her messing around town. Woo! Yes, I did. I shot her. I caught her messing around town. Messing around, and I gave her the gun. I did. I shot her. Wow! I'm going way down Mexico anyway, yeah. All right. I'm going way down south, way down. Going way down Mexico way. Well, I'm going to be free. They don't going to catch me. No way. I ain't going to be looking at no hangman's loose. Not me, baby. I'm going to put no rope around me. Oh, better believe it right now. Yeah, bye-bye, everybody. This is it for me now. Wow. One of my favorites. I picked the wrong harp to begin with, but hey, we got back on track. Here we go. What time we got?
6:24.
Okay, we got just enough time. Listen, people, we could sure use the support, man. Talk to people you know. Get them to come and see the show. Tell them that, we've got events that are coming up. We're working on doing a festival here in this fall. We've got all kinds of merchandise available. We got Asper merchandise. We got collar merchandise. A picture that we did with Tom Sizemore, Rebecca DeMonet, and Richard Roundtree, and yours truly. We got music stuff. We got stuff, and we need, that's how we're a 501c3 here, at ASPA.org. So, your support, it can be tax deductible. Just let us know what you want to do, So, anyway, this next tune is one of mine. It's actually my latest. And I hope I don't mess it up too bad. So, I think it's an A. Yeah. All right, this is probably going to be our sign off here. We maybe have a couple of minutes afterwards. Anybody, you can always find us at willie.gilly.us@gmail. You can mail us there. You can david@williegilly.com. You can also, order stuff online. You go to Willie Gilly Music site, and we've got stuff up there, right? Don't we? Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff up there. So, just be in touch, get in touch with us and let us know how you can support us and help us out, because we want to keep this going, but, we need your help. What?
Steve Bolenbach just came on.
Hey, Steve, what's happening, man? Whoa, got a big ring in there. Holy mackerel. Hey, Nan, take that. No, never mind. What the heck? There's no point in doing it now. Okay, ready? Here goes. This one's one of mine. This is called AIAIO. Wait. Let's start it from the beginning, shall we? There we go. Well, I was working in the yard, kind of pushing it hard, but it wasn't nothing she couldn't take. It was just my luck. She started to buck. Guess she wanted us to take a break. Then it happened, Jack. I turned my back, and she was headed all down the road. There goes my AI-4. There goes my AI-4. A-I-A-I-O. 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 I got the A-I-O. So I went into town, started looking around just to see where my truck had gone. When I bought her, had an order, lay me there all alone. Then I saw her there behind a Greyhound bus that was headed for Lake George. It was my AI-4. Here goes my AI-4. Yow! A-I-A-I-O. 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 I got the A-I-O. I got the A-I-O. Yes, I do. So I chased her down, ran around, trying to gain back some control. But she shut me down and she cut me off. Started feeling like an AI-ho. Nobody knows where this is gonna go. I just wanna get back on the road in my AI-ho. In my AI-ho. Oh, please! A-I-E-I-O. 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 I got the A-I-O. I got the A-I-O. I know it's time to go. Hey, all you peeps out there. It's David Patrick Wilson here. Right here in Manny's Galaxy. Listen, if you like what you're seeing and like what you're hearing there on our channel, please subscribe, And if you'd like to get notifications, just hit those buttons down below, and we'll make sure you know what's going on over here. We love having you coming by.